and welcome to the post-monsoon, first monsoon. Maybe we've had two, I don't know, but tour of the garden. I have a couple new additions, but it's always fascinating to see the garden 1 or 2 days after it rains. It's amazing. It doesn't matter how much fertilizer, amendments, whatever you put in the soil, just water coming from the sky is the most amazing thing for the garden, and I can't emphasize it enough. And it's something I think that, you know, people in the desert, we don't get a lot of rain, so when we do, we are so appreciative. And it was an amazing 2 days of just drizzle rain. It was fascinating. I will have to show you all the things that have popped up because it's crazy. And firework. So first thing, this is brand new. I just got this delivered a couple days ago and I put it together. This is another Vego garden. It's actually the kid size one. I didn't want a full one, but I thought it would be nice in this area. I'd like to put, this is going to be our pumpkin patch, and I actually have a, weeby little pumpkin right here. He's under cover because grasshoppers are crazy this time of year, and we have all sorts of bugs, so I'm just going to keep them covered as long as possible. But I did put some other pumpkin seeds in here coming up. Hopefully, we'll see. And I did add another compost tube. I'll probably put another video about that if I haven't already. It's just a way to compost in place and get some more nutrients into the soil. This is a brand new bed, so you know, I tried to use the best soil I could, but it's always good to add and to keep adding when you can. So again, this bed will become more interesting as the season goes on. And in this bed, this was the orphan tomato plant staging area. I felt bad because I just had all these random tomatoes left over from the starts that didn't sell, so I put a couple on the ground and they're doing pretty good. Did put some hollyhocks and sunflowers in the back here, so hopefully that will grow up. And this bed is the sugar rush pepper, along with Mexican torch sunflower, and this is the amaranth. The amaranth is just, guys, I've never grown this before, but this is an amazing plant. I mean, it actually, for a substitute for lettuce in the summer when you can't grow it because it's too hot, it's actually really good. And look at those leaves. They're huge, and they're really good nutrition wise, and then when they do grow, they will have seeds eventually, which we will hopefully see soon. Oh, and this was a rescue from Lowe's. Don't judge. I always go to Lowe's and I really feel bad about all the plants that are in the discount area, so I rescue a lot of them. And this guy is just, oh my gosh, the colors are amazing. I honestly can't remember what kind of plant it is, so I apologize if, you know, if you guys know what it is, that'd be great. But again, he's my rescue buddy, and he's gorgeous, and I'm so glad to have him. In this bed, I put some melon and another orphan tomato. This was literally like a throw together. I have random soil left over and seeds and a space, so let's just see what happens. So in here we just have Salvia. This is a Tiny Tim tomato, a super sweet 100. We're getting some little blooms on him. This pot has always had this grass, I forget the name of it. Oh, wow. that's a lot of seeds. Okay, well, anyway, so I do have another amaranth as well in here, and some other random things. This is mostly just for show because it's a concrete wall. It's kind of boring and it's pretty. And then this is a garden treasure tomato. Oh my gosh, I've been looking for these things. My Dollar Trees here in Albuquerque, every time I go, they're completely sold out. I went today. I happened to be in the area and I was like, oh, I'll just look in. Nothing, expecting nothing in the garden area. And then I found these and I'm so excited. I'm not going to put anything into them because we're going to be gone for a little bit of time, and I'm probably going to put some fall and winter crops like lettuce and things like that, so I'm just going to wait. But I'm so excited I got them finally. So this is an experiment I'm trying this year just to see if I can, because I do have a really big grasshopper problem this year, and all my squash, you know, as squash bug season is in high swing. I have not seen any, but I'm trying to kind of protect this. I'm keeping it open, but limiting at least on the sides here with, this is just old screen door screen. It works really well for myriad of uses, but I'm going to see if this helps this plant be a little bit more protected, other than, say, this one, which, as you can see, has been getting munched pretty regularly. Same with this one that doesn't have any protection at all. Again, I haven't seen any squash bugs, but you know, they just come overnight, and then once you have them, they're everywhere. So just trying to keep an eye on them. But as I said, the problem right now is grasshoppers. So I don't know. I just like to experiment and just see what would possibly work. So as I said, this is not visually appealing, but I'm gonna give this squash plant a chance to kind of get big enough so that even if a few leaves get munched on, it's not a big deal. I mean, there have been a couple, but I think those were pill bugs when it was just starting out. So pill bugs, I also have roly-polies. I've got a ton of them this year as well. They're just, I don't know if it's just the sudden rain we got, but the pill bugs and grasshoppers are right now the pests of the day. So, and I uncovered this is a cucumber. Hopefully he gets going soon. I'm really surprised that these bok choys are still, I mean, they have a little bit of pest damage, but you know, I'm just gonna keep them. They're good for compost for the worms. So, and in this bed I do have some more strawberries coming in. Little baby right there, and these are actually parsley. No, they're not parsley. I don't know what they're. They're the salvias, pink salvia, which is really good for pollinators. And then we have some cosmos in here as well. Again, loving all the rain. It's doing really well. After our initial, we had some rot or blight, I don't know, but do have some new ones coming in as well, and a melon that is starting to trail up. And in this pot I have fava beans. There's a couple new ones coming in, and some random, I put some more beans in here as well so they could trellis up. Carrots and wildflowers in this bed. For some reason the wildflowers are not germinating. I don't know if it's now because it's ironically too wet. I don't know. It's a mystery, but the carrots are looking good. And the flower tower is doing its thing. These guys came back pretty nicely. Again, the rain does an amazing job with just adding vigor and life. So the dill is, oh, it smells amazing. I just love pickles, and so this, I could just smell this all day. But dill is doing great. They're pretty sure that's a sunflower, but we're gonna see what he does. And then over here, this is the sweet banana pepper. Got a couple there. Red noodle beans. And a shishito pepper, very tiny. And one other discovery I made this week after the rain was I had planted the pink Chinese celery, like, I don't know, January or something. It was forever ago. And they're finally coming up, and I'm so excited because these are perennials. So if I can get them to, you know, get pretty big over the summer and the winter, they will overwinter, so that I can have, I'll start out next year with Chinese celery. And as I said, they don't get that big, but they are, and they have these pink stalks, but they're really flavorful. And as I said, even the leaves just themselves, you can just chop those up, and it's an amazing celery taste. And as I said, I was like, kind of gave up the ghost on those ones, but there they are.